Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to teach you all the art education second unit, that is art and education. So if you are watching my videos, recently I have uploaded, so please do watch it clearly and don't skip the video. Then if you skip the video you can't understand the topics, right? So you need to understand, right? That means you need to watch full video, and please do support me too by watching all the videos. Then only I can share more videos with useful videos like related to the b.ed examination, everything, all the semesters. So coming to the first, in this second unit, first topic is art as a medium of education. So you also get this topic for the 5 marks or the 15 marks also. It's a very important questions on in this unit. So the coming to the introduction to this topic is the art education has always been a priority area in the education policy of the government of India. So according to the NCERT, so why I am including all the definitions means, if you are writing the examination, then if you inserted these all, writing all these definitions, you can get a 1 point, because the examiner will do the overall the paper. You need to write the definitions and introduction part, definition part, and the main part of the question and the conclusion in a clear manner. Then only you can get out of 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10 everywhere. So you need to be specifically mention the definition. That means you need to remember the definition clearly. That means you need to concentrate on the subject. So these are all the subjects means, I have only prepared by my own only, like from the googles and textbook and everywhere. I have sources, many sources I have collected. So create by creating this video. So please do support me to encourage support me and encourage me to create much more videos. So, coming to this definition, the need to integrate art education in the formal schooling of our students now requires the urgent attention if we are to retain our unique cultural identity in all its diversity and richness. So, this is given by the NCRT, right? And the art as a medium of education, how it is medium of the education means, art can be powerful tool of learning, offering a unique way to engage the students and convey complex information. Art is integrated learning, is a way to teach the artistic skills and conjunction of the which academic material. Here are some way of art medium of education: visual learning, creative expression, cross circular connection, develop the skills, cultural enrichment, and personal growth. In the previous topic also, previous lesson also, we have learned all these, right? Cultural enrichment and personal growth, engagement, accessibility, fine motor skills, it develop. So everything that will be in here also, that is in here also. So the coming to the elementary and middle schools, how the art is been in the elementary and middle school that studies. So the children are natural artists, right? From the infancy, they delight in the interplay of the light and shadow and shapes and colors, like so. By increasing growing the age of the kids, they will also learn many of the arts, right? From the birth to fine motor skills also will be developed. So the by times most of the children enter for the schooling, they have moved from the scribbling and stacking to the more deliberate to two and three dimensional representation. Formalized study is introduced gradually as children move through the elementary grades into the middle schools, which begins the United States at the fifth, sixth grade, and depending on the school system, it will be habituated the arts. The secondary schools art education reform, which began from the 1980s and 1990s only. So it focuses on moving the arts into the core curriculum where art is studied and created, so that the student will gain the insights into themselves, their world, human purposes and values according to the Wilson this thing. So Technology, the rapid advancement of the technology, computer technology has purely transformed the art at all level. So art making, whether in the professional world or in the schools also, often it is aided by the computer programs, and that allows the artist to create and manipulate the images electronically. So by incorporating all these art as a medium of education, educators can create a more engaging, interactive and effective learning environment. So, coming to the next topic, art is unifying principles in art education. Like how it is principle, how the art is developing the uh, education to the childrens, right? So, art programs within the education have its important. It's not only expanding the mind but also keeping the kids off the street and out of the curriculation system. So extracurricular activities like that. So the principles of the art are elements. When we make images, they are the visual relationship that occur when the elements comes together into the work of it. Repetition occurs when the elements which have something in common are repeated regularly or irregularly, sometimes creating a rhythm. Like regular repetition called a pattern, irregular called simply repetition, right? So rhythm, path your eye follow, and speed and pace down it. Balance seeks the equilibrium in a design, and the large number of the form of the balance by placing the small from the form in the relation to it. So it emphasizes the calls the attention to important areas of a design and subdues everything else in the picture plan. Unity means the oneness, consistency, or integration. A unified work of art appears to be undivided, variety of the shapes and colors and textures around focal point. So the contrast is the degree of the difference of the between any design element, line shapes and tones and texture can have the contrast. So the principle derived from the nature of the child. So respect stage of the growth and taste from the kids, growing gaze of the kids. Principle derived from the nature of the child. So the respect, the child is living in eternal soul of the to be nourished, so not a product to be the molded. So it's not a product, it they need to be, they are having the soul. You need to prepare, the parents had to prepare like a kid in a perfect manner. So the stages of growth, art education should be correspondent with the growth of the child, and but no, it is not so doing that the quality and depth of the instruction must not be sacrificed to the interest. Taste, art education begins with the cultivation of the good taste is a taste for truth and goodness and beauty. So the next thing is the principles related to the teacher and the art of the education teaching. So the cultivation, alignment, assessment, and instruction. So the cultivation nothing but it's a soul, and it is not to be reduced to the melding behavior. Like they need to be a smooth behavior and everything to the towards the students. Alignment, curriculum guide what the teachers teach in the learning context, and the substances of the mode of the assessing what they have learned. Assessment, students work with the performance, and work and performance should be assessed by the instructors who are qualified to assess the what as they taught. Instructions given by the teachers need to be induction and deduction mode. Principles related to the community, occasion and commission. The art education derived by the demands of its occasion and commission, so not by the circumstances in which it finds itself. So the reverences, the art that teachers develop the relationship among all the members of the school community, and the method used in the arts are characterized by the reverence. The social hierarchy, the lesser is blessed by the greater without the controversy. So the teachers do not seek to sink down to the level of the students, but they raise the students to the level of the teachers. A wall of separation is maintained between the teacher and student. So art has power of the unity and everything to enrich the educational experience, so preparing the students for harmonious and creative life. So, coming to the next topic, that is art and society. How the art is in the society. in the society. Art is in the society. So art in society, the culture refers to the totality of the various kinds of human activity, including the economy, education, religion, sciences, and arts, among the which the most central artists. So, the Art Society of India on the April 7, 1918, nearly 60 artists together in the Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, Mumbai. So, with a common cause to inaugurate an organization which will promote with Indian artists and Indian art, and the Art Society of India was founded since inception of the well-known Indian artists like Haldankar, Parandekar, and Talim, and Joshi, and many others were associated with the society. So the art has a profound of the impact on society, so reflecting and shaping the culture, values, and beliefs that attributes. Here are some ways of arts influences the society. So the cultural representation, so our cultural heritage and tradition and everything. So social contemporary art critics and challenges social norms, injustice, and political issues. So the public engagement, public art installation and performances engage the communication communities and foster public dialogues. So education and awareness and community building, economic impact, and then the personal empowerment, therapeutic benefits, and social change and legacy and heritage. So these are all like which are in the art has been influenced the society. So, coming to the next, art and human development. Human development is nothing but the web of factors, complex web of factors affecting the health and well being of individual across the lifespan. Actually, the lifespan of a single person for the male is 66 and female is 68 or 70. So, accordingly, similarly, like so that in the lifespan of the individuals, how the health and well-being is there for the, that is known as a human development. Art has plays a significant role, and how the development occurs, benefits of the art, like motor skills are nothing but many of the motions involved in the many of the motions involved in making art, such as the holding a paintbrush or scribbling with a crayon, are essential to the growth of the fine motor skills in the young children. So, according to the National Institution of the Health, according to the National Institution of Health, development milestones around the age of 3 should be including the drawing a circle and beginning to use safety scissors, like so. The development of the motor skills of the kids. So language development, like for every very young children, making art just taking talking about the it provides opportunities to learn the words of colors, so shapes and actions. When toddlers are young as a years of old, and parents can be do simple activities to help them. So decision making, art education strengthens the problem solving, like critical thinking and everything. So visual learning, the drawing, sculpting, and with the clay, threading beds and everything. So even the toddlers will know how to operate the smartphone right now, right in this session, in this nowadays. So they are only knows the how to operate everything in the mobile phone, rather than the elders, right? So inventiveness, like innovation, that is inventiveness nothing but innovation of the any things or the any ideas, everything will be developed through the art only. So the cultural awareness means, so the images of the different groups of media in the media may also present the mixed message. If a child is playing with a toy that suggests a racist or a sexist meaning, like part of the meaning develops because of the aesthetics of the toy, of the color, shape, texture of the hair, and the, so that is given by the Friedman. So improve the academic performance also through the arts education. Arts impact the human development. It is profound that the influencing the various aspects of a personal growth and creativity and emotional intelligence. So art for the self-expression. The topic is next is art for the self-expression, keen observation, and sense of appreciation. So what do you mean by self-expression? Self-expression is nothing but the taking of an internal impulse, like a personal vision, and through the self awareness putting into the external form, writing, acting and painting, dancing, sculpting, filmmaking and singing, and these are the wings upon which the artists have flown the times immemorial. So the self expression and the arts will be opportunity to the start this process. We will look into the wide range of the self expression, performing literary, visual arts, and reading, the studying, and classroom, and everything. So, what are the do's and don'ts? Do's and don'ts of the art education. This topic is so self expression is with for the mistakes. See, think, wonder, and strategy. Ask thought provoking questions and like what are the don'ts, and don'ts means the surveillance and emphasis on evaluation, competition and pressure and restricting choice. Keen observation. The second topic is keen observation and sense of appreciation. It's which reflects of arts and science that arts are centers art center and artistic interpretation in any and all the behind the media of scientific investigation are encouraged in the Clifford Gallery. So the idea behind the keen observation, close examination and investigation for the subjects and natural object phenomenon and process. So here are some example on the suggestions for the observe it. Like be silent. And the next one is in every message you deliver, you should be asked for the feedback. Remember that the no feedback is feedback. So silence does not necessarily, so silence is not the feedback, right? So keep in mind that each person has their own individual looking of way of think perspective, like as a way of gauge and your overall effectiveness. Think back on recent conservation conversation and everything. So observation made the sense of appreciation of art in the following manner: recognition of the quality, value, significance, a judgment or opinion, an expression or a gratitude, and awareness or a delicate perception, especially of the aesthetic qualities of values, a rise in value or a price, thanks and gratitude, assessments and perspective, recognition of the quality as an art, an increase in value as goods and property, a written review of a book and everything. So by embracing the art, individual can develop a deeper understanding of themselves and world around them while cultivating values, skills, and perspective. So, thank you for watching this unit video, and please do support me to do much more videos like this. And thank you.